Yeah.
All right, so each of you went to your respective little hides. So I'll ask each one of you what you did. We'll start with Tyler.
All right. So I assume that this is nightfall now or some shit, right? Or is this
Deep
daytime?
deep in the middle of the night.
All right. Well,
Joseph vanished. Like a few minutes after, he took his sword, wiped off the fire, got on his horse, and rode away.
likely all I did that night was some prayer and then sleep because it's like the middle of the night.
Where'd you sleep?
The church.
So you returned to Father Alexander, and you slept.
Yeah.
Father Alexander welcomes you, and you look like you've had an eventful night, my son.
Oh, truly it was. I do not wish it upon anyone. No, I wanted some.
Jesus Christ! Every time somebody else talks, they break up.
You're eating well, Father. That is good. When you're done, if you don't mind, pray with me.
It's not that. I say you like the shit on my screen.
Oh.
This may not be possible today, but let's keep trying. Let's try a little more. Keep talking, Ty.
I would not wish what I saw upon anyone. Father, if you would not mind, pray with me.
Of course.
So
I have a blank spot what the character's name is, Tyler.
Geoffrey.
Oh, Geoffrey. Oh, yes. Geoffrey. It's, of course, little Geoffrey. Join me in prayer. And both of you kneel, and two grown men kneel down on the floor and put their heads together and pray. So the rest of your night is spent there praying.
Yep.
Cymri, what did you do?
This sucks. He just does all his.
So you just said,
okay.
This sucks, and that's it.
he looks over to let me get my name list.
Francis.
How about we just go follow the cleric to the church? It's about the safest place for us.
I think Janet needs some girl talk. This is a huge blow to her self-esteem. She just lost the love of her life.
Yeah, well, I can sympathize for her, but we may not want to do this out here.
Oh, Janet went with her father.
I know, I was gonna follow Janet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, bloody hell.
Possibly get beheaded.
Alright, that's cool.
You guys go to the castle?
I'm going to the castle.
Yeah, I'm going with her.
So as you walk up to the castle, Rocky runs up to you, all big and excited, his little tail wagging, and he runs circles around you. You greet Rocky.
I pet him.
What exactly did you do to this dog? The last time he wanted to tear people's faces off, now he's running around you.
I gave him something my parents never gave me, love and affection.
Well, I can see that helping.
And also I want him. He is mine, and he knows that.
Well, that's if we don't get beheaded first.
Well, the dog's still mine, even if I am dead. He's mine in my heart.
Yeah, I can see that working.
You knock on the door?
And besides, yes.
The door opens, and one of the assistants are there. He looks over at you. That the more boast of the servants. He looks at you. How can we help you?
It is not that we need your help, but I am here to provide my help. Poor Janet went through great heartbreak, and I feel like I can talk to her to help her see that this is truly for the best.
Janet is with her father. You wish to interrupt?
I can wait.
Sighs. Follow me. And he leads you over to Sir Gilbert's great hall. And sits you both down.
Is
and then
the Magister with them?
you'll see him in a second.
Okay.
He takes you to the great hall. As the two of you sit in the great hall, some more servants appear and they bring some food for you. And before long, Sir Gilbert shows up, looking pretty re-energized. I mean, he looks happy. He's got his daughter back, and he turns to you guys and says, "Hold one moment." He calls another servant. The servant leaves and returns with the Magister Allan Surgeon. And all of you are in the room together, without the clerics. So Gilbert sits down, and he has another plate of food brought up to him. He picks at it a little bit, and then he turns over to you. I suppose you're here for your rewards.
No, I'm here to talk to Janet.
I will not bother Janet now. Janet is inconsolable. We have
And that is exactly why I'm here.
We have given her medication, which will put her to sleep. She is asleep now. She will probably not waken until midday tomorrow. We have to be extra careful what we give her because she is pregnant. So, but
That makes sense.
We'll have her under for a while. She is inconsolable over what happened with that elf, and also traumatized over the violence that almost occurred among you and your friends.
Yes, the cleric's been trying to kill a lot of us for a while.
He is very emotional.
This is the case. He has been threatening these two as well. At least, that's one certain one with the flaming blade.
Yeah, the other one's been trying to keep him in line for a while already.
Unsuccessful, but with great attempt.
So what exactly?
And I do have to apologize. He made off with your wand.
Stick. What does that stick do? Is it some kind of wand?
Yes, it is a wand.
And where is this cleric?
He ran away like a coward.
August, we lost him in the dark. I think he'd make a decent thief.
Why don't we all get some sleep? Then we will call your other cleric friend here in the morning. I have sent birds out. They will bring security in case he or the other cleric decide more violence is in order.
I don't think you have to worry so much about the one that's already at the church. He tends to stay away from violence as much as possible. The other one, well, the Magister already filled you in, I assume. On some of his other lunacies.
Okay, then. You may turn in. You may sleep in the rooms I had given you earlier. So the servants will take you to the rooms. So the servants take Madeline and the Magister to the rooms they were before. The Cymri is actually taken to a room this time, but it is a very basic room. Still not.
Seriously?
It's not the barn this time.
He looks at the room, big smile on his face. Oh, this is high living.
Yeah, it's like a servant's quarters, but I mean it'll do. It's better than living in a barn, a straw barn that you were living last time.
I'll admit, The hay is pretty soft, but that bed's looking mighty fine.
Morning comes, and each of you awaken.
I'm sorry, I got a mute.
I'm gonna go over to to Tyler first.
All right.
You awaken Geoffrey. Joseph is long gone. He has not returned still. So last you saw him, he was running away at making haste with the wand.
At that point of the night, my character, going based on what happened to him, he's pretty fucked in the head. So he didn't stop him. So he didn't have the mental capability to deal with that. So after experiencing the wild hunt. So
I thought it was a blast.
oh yeah, no, you were able to make it through. My character, you couldn't. Let's see. Am I able to find any parchment within the church itself?
Of course, there's parchment. It's a church.
All right. So, on a parchment, I write down my version of events. And that I pretty much write down a version of events that leaves out how we found her, right? It goes against what Joseph is going to say. And
How so?
Tell
us exactly the version of events that you're putting in the paper. I know it's a pain in the ass, but I kind of have to know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna explain how. Oh shit! How would I explain it? Fucking hell, that's wild.
Well, say instead of actual elves or something, it was.
Why don't the two of you write it together? Why don't you go meet your party, reconcile?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with because I can't come up with this myself.
You have a whole
right
adventure to do this, but try to do it during the adventure. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is
it might be a good idea to actually write it down. So we'll battle it and work it together. So.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go straight to the castle right away.
All right. As you step out, you notice that there's a mist. That's a different after last night's event. There's a mist coming down off the wilderness, of the hills of the wilderness, and the town. It's not quite bustling. It's almost like it's really quiet. Like the people in town are they're wary after what happened the night before, and they're a little like tense and waiting for something more to happen. And I'm referring to the wild hunt, not to the goofy argument afterward. No one really knows about the argument. Okay, only the nobles know about the argument. They all saw the wild hunt.
Yep.
When the people that see you, though, it has gotten around.
Just keep in mind, the argument traumatized us more than the wild hunt.
Yeah. So some of the people you do run into, Geoffrey, they make sure to come up to you and tell you that they're very grateful for what you guys did and for saving them. And I said, like, thank you, brother. And I mean, to the point of like prostrating themselves. A lot of them are on their knees when they see you.
Pretty much. Anyone that comes up to me, I say, the danger is past, but be vigilant. You never know.
So that happens a few times. Okay, as you head to the castle. When you get to the castle, Rocky's there, but he's on the side. He looks at you. He sniffs irritatedly, and then goes back to sleep.
Irish bloodhounds. So, yeah, I knock on the door then.
Opens. The same morose gentleman is there waiting for you. His cavernous eyes, and he's like, "They are expecting you. Follow me." And he walks you over to the Great Hall, and all your friends are there. The Magister is standing close to Sir Gilbert. Sir Nathan is also there. He's standing at attention, like at the side, with his hand on on his blade, just in case. He stiffens when he sees you, and the rest of them are sitting there eating breakfast. So you're all in the room. Everyone except Felix is in the room. So you guys can reconsole if you'd like. Or
So, first thing I do is I bow to the Lord and like, hello.
Good morning to you.
the rest of them look relaxed. Sir Gilbert is in between eating and looking at giving you a death stare.
Sir Gilbert, may I speak?
He finishes munching on what he's eating and he puts it down and motions for you, of course.
When I came to this town, I told you my intentions. And Joseph directly goes against these intentions. Peace is what I. But to understand what happened last night, you must understand that what we encountered. My mental capabilities were not what they were after seeing what can only be described as devilish nights. Beings with eyes that glow green, as if there's nothing there. Only one of us was able to truly overcome the fear, and she must be duly rewarded. Despite her peculiar antics, Francis here was instrumental in making sure that your daughter came home safely. Every one of us had a part. My dear friend, Surgeon Allan, I'm sorry. I truly am. After what we saw, you weren't. I'm not sure if you saw what we saw up on high, but I am ashamed to say that my mind crumbled before it. And every member of this group did their part. But before that great evil, some of us crumbled in ways that I suppose should have been expected.
He turns to the Magister. Are these words true?
From far as my recollection, yes, they means truth.
All right. I hereby reward each of you, including you, Cleric. Cleric Geoffrey, your just rewards that I had promised you. You have my favor, which I will hand now to you, Cleric Geoffrey, as you were the first one here to meet me. So he has it there. He hands you over the favor, which is a parchment. He gives each of you the shillings that were promised. I don't have what I promised here, so I don't remember how many there were. So we'll put it at 15 shillings each. And I believe, Francis, that you wished a horse and my dog Rocky.
Yes, sir.
You may have Rocky. He is a loyal hound, and he will take care of you.
Thank you. I will protect him with my life.
Now, I sent a missive last night to the nearby castle to the south of us, south of the wall. The estates of Lord Wolfenden in Carlisle. He is on his way. That favor goes far with a lord like Lord Wolfenden. He is on his way. He is heading towards Dartmouth. In Dartmouth, you may find the fleet that is taking King Richard to the Crusades. Disconnected. Perfect timing. Fucking internet here, man. Fuck your internet!